welcome to the enchanted world.
This take two. We're going to do some readings today. We're going to talk astrology. I made some soup from Signs and Seasons. I'm Amy Zerner.
I'm Monty Farber. We are the authors of these books and a lot more. We hope you have at least one of them. And we're here today, and we're also in Studio 16 at HarperCollins to promote Signs and Seasons because it's a great cookbook.
Also, holidays are coming. All our books make great gifts.
They sure do.
And I've cooked.
And great soup, too.
This is the butternut squash soup from our book, and it's the Libra fall soup, and that's what we're in now. And it happens to be a harvest full moon, which is a good time for becoming more aware. And Libra, I have my moon in Libra. You have a little Libra.
Yes, I have Mars and Neptune in Libra. Neptune in Libra was the hippie generation.
And it's a good time to collaborate and partner with people. Libra loves partnerships, and we collaborate together. And I just finished collaborating with our friend Dan.
Yes, on Amy's new catalog for her show. She has a show coming up at Bergdorf Goodman, and I can say that because even on an old tape, she always has a show coming up at Bergdorf Goodman.
That's right, Wednesday to Friday. I love being there, and we have so many friends there. And just finished my new collection. We photographed it the other day. We do everything here. We got have a big studio. We're in our living room now, though.
Yes, and we're in front of one of Amy's grandfather's paintings of New York City. I don't know if you can see it.
Anyhow, put your questions in the comments, and we're going to answer as many questions as possible.
And we have a request. If you could please put in your question where you're writing from, what country, what state.
We're just curious because that's what's so cool about Facebook Live is that we connect from all over the world.
So we want to know where you're from.
And our cards are the Enchanted Tarot, which is the 25th anniversary edition. I know a lot of you have our cards.
And Karma Cards is an astrology card game. It's all the words are printed right on the cards and makes sentences and answers your questions astrologically. Instant Tarot from Wisers is amazing in that it has every tarot card, all 78 tarot cards interpreted in all 11 positions of the Celtic cross.
Because we want you to learn how to read your own cards. I know some of you might think, oh, I need a reading from somebody else, but you can do your own readings.
Yeah, we are the DIY people of metaphysics. And the Instant Tarot has every card, and you can do readings the minute you open the book. And it works with any deck, any 78 card tarot deck. Sun Sign Secrets, also from Wisers, which is an astrology book that you should have on your coffee table because everybody can find out about their chart. And Tarot Secrets has more of the advanced stuff for tarot.
Reverse cards.
Yeah, we never talk about reverse cards in any of these other books, but in this one was the first one.
And we have a lot more spreads in Tarot Secrets. So this Libra time is a time of balance. We all know that, right?
Yes, and it's the harvest time. The apples signify harvest.
And harvest means cooperation because you harvest together with other people.
Yes. But we're going to harvest some questions and give you some answers.
Let's go.
I can't argue with that logic.
Right. Lois would like to know if she will travel and if she will see her daughter.
Okay.
Her question.
Okay, if you travel, yes.
Yes, it looks like you're going to see someone you love because it's the Two of Hearts, and this is a tapestry that Amy made. Amy made 78 tapestries for the Enchanted Tarot.
Yes, you're going to love the trip. I mean, it's a whole love romance, a romantic place you're going to go to. You're going to love it. You love to travel.
Yeah, when you do tarot cards are like the first search engine, I like to say. So you've asked your question and you've shuffled or you've cut to this card, and it's what it means to you. So the Two Hearts, swans usually mate for life, and it's a really great card.
So the second part, well, maybe we should give everyone...
I think we can only do one card. We can only do one question per person, or else we won't get to everyone.
Okay.
We're shuffling.
Susan would like to ask if she should see about selling her half of the beach house in Tennessee.
Okay.
She's in Tennessee. I don't know if the beach house is in Tennessee.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so...
Yeah, this means completion. And we like to think of the positive cards as yeses and the difficult cards as no's.
Because we're just doing one card readings, which I do all the time because I'm an Aries. I like a quick answer to my question. But you can do bigger spreads, and they're all in our book where you can, as 3 cards, past, present, future, mind, body, spirit.
Let's see what this says about that.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so we're talking.
Anyhow, it was a yes.
It was a definite yes. Are you kidding me? Pentacles, cups. Oh, it's the first one. Duh.
Did you write that book or no?
Huh? Well, yeah, you can go ahead. I'll get back to it.
Yes, ask me.
Okay, Amy. Ursula from Ireland
Thank you.
would like to know if she should change jobs, and if she should long the book that if she should write the book that she's longed to write forever.
Okay, so should you change jobs? Yes. This
Oh my
is
God, yes.
This is a yes, yes, happy card. It's the sun card in the tarot, so that's I think you know what you're going to do.
Yeah, the sun card is the happiest card in the tarot.
We're only doing one question, but we'll come around again if we
Yeah.
run out.
We've never run out in all of our Facebook Lives. And thanks for telling us where you're from.
Cheryl said that something caught her by surprise in a glance in a moment. How shall she proceed?
So this card was falling out. This is the victory card.
I have the longer arms.
That means you're going to win.
And
There's
how
gonna
you
be
should
victory.
how you should proceed is act like a winner.
Know that you're going to succeed and win.
You know, it's interesting because a lot of times people will take a course of action and they'll proceed like maybe this will happen, maybe that'll happen, maybe it won't work and I'll have to do
Right.
something else. This is like discard everything else other than acting like it's going to happen.
Okay, so we've got Kelly from Port Jeff, New York.
Thank you.
She would like to know, well, she's like a two-parter, but I'm going to try to consolidate.
Okay.
Everyone's Libraing out. They want this and they want that.
Yeah, and on the one hand and on the other
She
hand.
wants to know what she should be doing for her best career path, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
Work like a dog.
Well,
Since you're from New York, I can say that.
this is like carrying a heavy load. So whatever that means in your career path, maybe it's adding more, or maybe you already do a lot and handle a lot. It also means to make sure you do a lot of self-care, because when you carry a lot and try to overextend yourself, you have to make sure you're taking care of yourself along the way. Hope that makes sense. I'd like
Yeah.
a little feedback on that one.
Yeah, because that card is a burdensome work situation.
Maybe it's too much to think about now.
Angela's from Queens.
Thank
She
you.
would like to know if her finances will be finally abundant this year.
Okay, well, good question. And a question that's asked by a lot of people.
So
Yes.
I get the joy card, and I get, as children, you know, when you do the tarot, it's like what hits you first, color-wise, symbol-wise, image-wise. So I get kids, and I think maybe you'll be working with kids, and that'll bring in more money. What do you think?
Well, it means childlike joy or nostalgia, so it could be something you've done from the past is going to
That
pay
you,
off.
they have a lot of fun with.
Yeah,
Everyone's getting such nice cards.
yeah, except for the burdensome work situation, which we get around here all the time.
We like to work hard.
That's all right.
So Billy is from Delray Beach, Florida.
Hi, Billy. Thank
She
you.
would like to know what's being seen for her career.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, she's a high priestess. Get into the spiritual as a career, or apply your spiritual
Yes, and
beliefs.
that could be guiding other people. It could be really, you know, using these kind of things to help other people. I'd like to know if that makes sense to you, but I mean, you're really getting into your spiritual core.
Yeah, I'm moving it around because I'm afraid of light
You're
reflections.
doing good.
It looks okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Lindsay. That's Lindsay, by the way.
By the way, hello HarperCollins team. They're hosting us today. I want to say that the soup recipe I'm going to post later, so you can have the whole recipe. It's really easy and creamy and delicious.
It's a wonderful book. I mean, it'll teach you about astrology, but it'll also, Amy did special art for it. But the main thing is, it's an amazing cookbook that we did with Chef John Okus.
It goes through the seasons, and that's why we're acknowledging this autumn season now.
And there's 96 recipes in it for desserts and sides and mains,
Apple crisp,
appetizers, and
Waldorf salad.
Waldorf salad, which is excellent. And I took
Those are
all the
Libra
photographs.
recipes.
And there's a lot of wonderful photographs in there.
We eat well here.
We do. And when we did this book, we gained weight a little bit because we had to try everything. But we've lost it.
Yeah.
I have.
Ready?
Okay.
So Nanette from Boise, Idaho
Thank
would
you.
like to ask what her main focus in her life should be right now.
I like that question.
What section of her life
That's a
needs
good
the most
question.
work?
What should the main focus of your life be now? And this is Nanette from Boise, Idaho. Okay. Yeah, it makes it easier if we know where you're from.
Discipline.
Discipline. This is a discipline card.
So whatever, you know, whether it's a fitness program or a meditation practice or whatever you need discipline in, that's what to focus on now.
Or disciplining other people. Maybe you're going to be a coach.
A,
You know-
a warden.
Yeah, right. See, the great thing about metaphysics and astrology and tarot is it expands your mind as you're trying to figure out what it is that's being told to you.
Yes. I mean, the more you do it, the better you get, just like with any art form and any exercise form.
That's correct.
But, you know, the free association, which we do as artists, Monty does as a writer, you get better at that as you go along. So really, to trust that first impression once you make friends with the cards and
Yes.
know a little bit.
They're our kids.
They are. They're good kids.
At least they don't leave home.
Okay, we have some that there's not really questions in here. I'm not sure what's.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Joyce from Shelter Island,
Hi,
Hi,
Joyce.
Joyce.
who says her soul lives in Italy part time.
Yes.
She wants to know if you see her in Florida this winter or somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll ask about Florida.
Oh my God, maybe two places. It's
Yeah, the lover's card.
So maybe you'll go to Florida and some other place.
Yeah.
Because this is a choice. The lovers in the tarot is not just about romance. It's about two equally attractive situations. So Florida sounds good, but another place sounds good. You know, these answers are so Libra. And
Yes.
the questions are so Libra. Because Libra is a little indecisive sometimes, right?
Well,
It's like
yeah.
one of the main characteristics because they're perfectionists.
And the
they want it
scale.
to be the right decision.
And Libra is the only sign in the zodiac that does not have an insect or a fish or a human being or an animal. It's this impersonal, non-human balance scale. It represents the node point on the sine wave. It's like it's infinity in a way, and at the other side of it is to be balanced.
But it's never exactly.
Never, because you never hit the node point. Also, just like that point is never reached.
So-
It's like blowing my mind.
Tanya just wants a love reading. I guess it's a
love reading?
whatever a card for her
Let's
love
see,
life.
Let's-
let's see what it says. For
What is
you.
this, Mrs. Madame Cleo?
Oh, this is interesting because it's not about love, it's about
Is it-
work.
It could be falling in love with someone
At
at
work.
work, because this is work shared in a happy way.
We're working
Somebody-
to build a relationship.
Three of Pentacles,
Yes.
so it could be somebody that you work with, or
And Miss Lindsay, who's helping us today, said working on a relationship, which could also mean that.
that's true.
Okay, Maria is in Alameda, California.
Thank you for telling us where you're from.
It's so cool, right?
Yeah, I like it a
Her
lot.
life purpose is changing. She's finding that she wants to do more physical and intuitive work with hypnosis.
Okay.
She wants to know if she'll be doing more of that in 2019.
Okay.
And her birthday is February 18th, so I don't know if that helps you at all.
Okay.
Well, this says you'll get what you want, but you have to be careful that it might not satisfy you.
Which we've gotten this card many, many times
Yeah.
because we have a goal and then you get there and then it entails a lot of other stuff and maybe you're goal oriented like us because then you see the next horizon. So
Well-
that's why it says maybe it won't satisfy.
Well,
We'll
it's-
get there, but it takes a lot.
Also, when you do something like that for a living, it might not fit with the people who've known you doing something else for a living. I have a technique called Quantum Affirmations. It's one of the few books that we've done that's not on the table right now. And Quantum Affirmations is a technique where you visualize your future. In your case, it would be doing the hypnosis and the other things you're talking about. And you would also visualize the negatives that would be associated with that, the blowback, the unintended consequences.
Dealing with difficult patients,
There's
difficult
that.
situations, right?
Yes, there's dealing with people that you can't help
For
because they don't
example,
want to let you
yeah.
help, or dealing with the people that you know who know you one way and are not willing to allow you to be the different person that it sounds like you're ready to become. So it's that kind of thing where it's asking you to face all the aspects of it. It's not saying it's not going to happen, it's saying it is going to happen, but you have to be careful that you it's be careful what you wish for because you're going to get it.
Right.
Tori would like to know if she should sell her home and move. She's from Asheville.
Oh, cool. Thank you for telling us.
Also, sub question, she wants to know how full moon affects you as an Aries and Zane as an Aries.
That's cute.
Well, Amy is born on a
I was
full
born
moon.
on full moon, so it's my happy place.
Sun opposite moon.
Awareness, in my artwork, I always put night and day, inside, outside, that kind of balance. It's important to me, that kind of symmetry.
It's an Aries Sun, Libra Libra moon.
Okay, her question was, should she sell her house, right?
Sell a house in Asheville. I hope you're okay from the hurricane.
Not yet.
Yeah. This is a Princess of Hearts, so you might be feeling emotional about it. I mean, we had Sandy here, but it didn't destroy our houses. We didn't have flooding. We had a lot of problems, but so perhaps you're having an emotional response to all the people that you know
Or the full moon.
in North Carolina. So I would not decide yet.
Yeah.
Because the Princess of Hearts, which is the Page of Hearts in most other tarot decks, is it's communication how you feel.
She also romanticizes, so you might be thinking it's going to be better somewhere else.
Right.
And anyhow, it says don't do it yet.
Right.
Okay, so Maura would like to know if Bob is a good partner for her.
Okay. We don't know where you're from, but we'll give it a shot.
Bob. Ooh, I like Bob.
Yeah. Is he an artist? Because kings are the developed aspect of a particular suit. In this case, we're talking about hearts. Hearts are emotion.
He's the king, so that's good. He came right up.
So it means he's a real man as
Could be
opposed to...
creative. Have to be careful he doesn't drink too much.
Right, because that's the thing with hearts is it can be escape. It's like Pisces, emotional stuff.
He's kind. He's charitable.
Right, he could be a counselor.
I would say yes.
Yeah, I mean, kings are usually good. At least it's a guy.
Okay, Carol from Brooklyn.
All right,
Carol.
Brooklyn.
She's writing
Yes.
a script with her friend. She wants to
That's
know
awesome.
if they'll be able to sell their script.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, it says opposition.
It's hard. We know how hard it is.
Yes,
Maybe we should refine that. Say, well, she's selling in the next year.
Okay, next
That
year.
was our mistake because
Sooner than a year.
tarot people, it's good to put a time on it.
Right. So